Fort Hood today welcomed a new Deputy Commanding General, Major General John Richardson. He replaces Major General Scott F. Flint. In a press conference during our 6 p.m. news, Richardson revealed the new initiative, Operation Phantom Action, which is meant to build trust in the ranks in the wake of so many tragedies at the Great Place. 6 News reporter Barry Roy has more.
The past several months, as I mentioned earlier, have not been easy. Not for this community, not for the soldiers of Fort Hood and their families, and not for our Army.
The opening remarks from General Michael X. Garrett echo a reality of the last few months for an Army installation working to fix its image.
Vanessa Guillen did not deserve this!
The cries of Vanessa Guillen's family are still fresh in the minds of many across the globe and right here in Central Texas.
What happened to Specialist Guillen was horrible. What happened to Sergeant Fernandez was tragic. But as I said before, bad things happen to great units. And we will not be defined by this.
And as cries for change come from all over the world.
These are difficult and challenging times at Fort Hood.
The new Deputy Commanding General John Richardson IV has a plan, he says, to build cohesive teams, his #1 priority.
Through proactive leadership, we will build these cohesive teams that will be inclusive, and they will live the Army values. We will do this over the coming days, weeks, and months through a deliberate and focused effort called Operation Phantom Action.
Operation Phantom Action, he says, will emphasize the obligation of leaders to take action, intervene, and hold soldiers accountable to their professional ethics and Army values. But how did Fort Hood, the great place, get here? And so I asked.
Why did it take Vanessa Guillen's murder for these changes to be enacted? Why did we get to that point before we're here now?
We've been, we have been looking at some of this longer than Specialist Guillen's death.
General Garrett said the Army has been looking hard at sexual harassment and sexual assault for years. Suicide, racism, and extremism have also been looked at in the past, but especially more recently with the death of George Floyd in Minnesota.
We started looking hard at the Army internally then, and we're going to do everything we can to uncover everything that happened, identify the folks who were involved, and ensure that they're held accountable.
And while a new plan is implemented and change, they say, is on the horizon, the trust broken isn't being ignored as they work to repair it, one day at a time.
We break trust individually. We broke trust with Specialist Guillen's family. We broke trust with other families, and I think that's how we have to approach it.
At Fort Hood, Barry Roy, 6 News.
We're told that Operation Phantom Action is going to begin in the next few days, and 6 News will be trying to make sure we are there to see it happen.